Quickly listen to the reaction that's coming from activist and former IPS officer Kiran Bedi.
In the administrative services, in the central secretariat, in the revenue services, in all government service, there are Khemkas, but they are suffering it because some of them are themselves dishonest. Some of them are cowards. Some of them are don't have the confidence which Khemka has. Some of them are afraid. Some of them are looking for re-employment. Some of them are looking for for promotions and postings. So they are themselves afraid, or they have a personal gain in anticipation. So the Khemka, what has happened to Khemka is the rule and not an exception. The solution lies in the bureaucracy correcting its own bureaucracy. The civil servants are the ones who are both victims and the perpetrators. They themselves are perpetrating on the juniors. Seniors are perpetrating non-personnel policies on the juniors. They themselves do not give tenures to their juniors when they post. The DG does not give tenure to the SHOs. DG does not give tenures to the superintendents of police. The IGs do not give tenures to the DIGs. The government does not give tenure. So these are normally when the transfer order comes or the posting order comes, it says you are posted as such and such till further orders. What do you mean by till further orders? Why should it not say for 2 years, for 1 year, for 3 years? Because if you keep this open-ended till further orders, you can keep transferring the way Khemka is being transferred. Because the moment you do courageous act, it goes against the political grain or it's inconvenient. You can transfer him out. Why do you keep this discretion? Why can't we not have personnel policies which are posted on the websites of every department? Every department which says that these are the posting orders and this would be the rotation policy and the tenure postings are the following 2 years, 3 years. Why can't it be done? And of course, removable for proven acts of corruption, proven acts of non-performance. Every posting should have key areas performance, called the key areas, which means that they should have measurable performance. If you're not able to measure, you can be removed on proven factor. Give the person a chance, but you must give a tenure, but keep watch on the tenure, so that you can remove the incompetent or the corrupt. But you must, without giving tenure, you cannot have perspective planning in any posting and transfer. And that is what is happening with people like Khemka. Well, during my tenure, I was speaking out. Do you remember the posting when I was suddenly transferred out of the Tihar jail? And I spoke up against the then Home Secretary, then prison minister, then governor. And I was actually penalized and punished. There was a department query which held back my promotion. I was denied my Inspector General promotion because I spoke up against the arbitrary transfer out of the Tihar jail for no reason. For no proven reason. Therefore, but I did not have this kind of public support behind it. I spoke and I moved out. But today, I'm so happy to see that there is a public outcry against these things. With the 24/7 channel, with the public support, the civil society having woken up, I think it's a very welcome change. What is important, the third thing which I'd like to say is that we are targeting at the moment on the politicians. We are targeting on the ministers. I think we must identify the delinquent bureaucrat who facilitates this wrong decision of transfer and order. Remember, ministers are not signing these transfer orders. These orders of postings and transfers are signed by the senior most, by the bureaucrat, by the secretary of the department, or by the chief secretary. They're not signed by the ministers. Ministers don't sign these posting orders. This is bureaucracy versus bureaucracy. Seniors versus juniors. Perpetrators versus victim. It's a bureaucracy victimizing its own juniors. And when they're junior, they complain. And when they're senior, they perpetrate. I think it's an absolutely a perpetrator-victim relationship. The bureaucracy has to correct its own self. Unfortunately, they have associations. There's an IPS association, there's IS association, there's a central secretariat association. Each service has its association. But it only looks at career prospects. It does not look at what is ailing the service as a whole. The day the service has a backbone, as a steel frame, or as individually brave, no minister can violate the personnel policy. No minister can. So I think the key is the personnel policies being transparent, tenure postings, measurable performance postings, and then following the policies. This takes away the discretion of abuse which has happened in Khemka's case. I've already said, मैंने जो आपका जवाब है दे दिया demand what is needed is transparent personal policies to be posted on the website so that the discretion of abuse is taken away. However, it does not mean that the corrupt stays on. It has to be on measurable performance with a proper oversight. And if somebody is making a mistake or non-performing, should be removable, but for proven reasons and not by discretion because he's shown bravery, he's shown honesty, he's shown fairness and upheld the rule of law. At the moment, people are transferred at the drop of a hat because of upholding the rule of law, of being transparent and courageous, as has happened in Mr. Vadra's case. Thank you.